Workers from Europe's steel industry are demonstrating outside the European Parliament today. They argue that market economy status for China would put more than 300,000 steel jobs in Europe at risk.
We're today because in the parliament they discuss about the market economic status from China, and that's very important for us because we are very afraid of our worker places in the Saarland and in the Germany.
What would it mean for European steel generally?
Yeah, it's very dangerous. 22,000 people only in the Saarland are in the steel industry, and then the market economy status come with China. The prices are very low from China, and we are not available on the market. And that is a very big problem for us because we are a very clean producer and we invest very much money in the environment, and that's not very good because our steel is very clean and we produce very clean, and China didn't do that, and that's not very fair.
MEPs have proposed a resolution opposing WTO recognition of China as a market economy in December of this year. 15 years after the initial agreement, China still does not meet the EU's 5 criteria to qualify as a market economy. MEPs argue that Europe must therefore be able to protect its industry from dumped imports. We spoke to Saarland MEP Joe Leinen. Joe Leinen, MEP, representative of the Saarland. You'll be voting today, you'll be discussing market economy status for China. What is your view?
So Europe needs trade defense instruments because there is no fair trade in this world. There is dumping, and we have to protect our steel industry against unfair practices, and therefore there is no automaticity for market economy status for China. It is definitely conditioned by equivalent procedures that we need to develop.
And what about the emissions regulation? Europe has tighter standards for its steel industry. Is this part of the problem for our industry, or is it just a responsibility that we have to accept?
Now, market economy means that the state is not intervening, that you don't get subsidies. What you are asking about environmental standards and social standards, that is again another category of difficulties where trade is not fair. And we have to address these issues as well. I hope that China is introducing an emission trading system next year, so that could be a bit getting a level playing field.